Gachagwa attacked in Mount Kenya, Nyeri County, ACK Church. Welcome back to our channel. Press the subscribe button for more news bulletin. Now, Gachagwa had visited Nyeri County ACK Cathedral, where he was temporarily blocked from leaving the ACK Cathedral in Nyeri County. A video is seen of hired goons gathering outside the church, confronting residents on a heated exchange that prompted police intervention.
Atoke aongelesha wananchi wake, si ndio? Aongeleshe mungiki yake. Atoke aongeleshe mungiki wake.
Askofu ataipata akitoka. Kama uko nje hauna haja kuingia ndani, weka zawadi yako huko, baba askofu ataiona anapotoka katika kanisa. Asante as we conclude this event.
Earlier in the day, former Nyeri Town MP Mungiki Wambugu took to social media alleging goons had been gathered outside waiting for Gachagwa. It's alleged that the hired goons began gathering while Gachagwa was still in the church attendance. Several people were also injured during the chaos. During a church service, Ole Sapit had announced the ban of political leaders addressing congregants in the church. What do you expect? ACK supports President Ruto and was among the churches during President William Ruto's inauguration. This is the third time an attack is launched on Gachagwa. Could this be a way of intimidating Gachagwa not to mobilize Mount Kenyan people? With the several attacks on Gachagwa, they limit Gachagwa's mobilization in Mount Kenya. By controlling Gachagwa, it limits him to mobilize the people of the mountain with the expectancy of President William Ruto. In the mountain, the grounds are being mobilized and getting ready for President William Ruto. Gachagwa has been attacked at ACK Church in Nairobi. It was insinuated the goons were hired by Sakaja and Ichungwa to sabotage Gachagwa's presence. We saw the goons heckling and insulting Gachagwa as he was leaving. In Kiamba, he was to attend a burial. It was stopped because he was tipped off. Goons were hired to sabotage his presence, and these goons were hired by Ichungwa and Michael. The ACK Church, Nyeri, where goons physically attacked Gachagwa, is the third attempt. President Ruto is scheduled to visit Mount Kenyan region on a development tour, so the grounds are definitely being prepared for the president. Hence, Gachagwa has to be controlled, else he will incite the Mount Kenyan region against President William Ruto with his sore words and crazy incitement. Well, Gachagwa was attacked by Mungiki just to shake him off and intimidate him. Duncan Mathenge is said to have cooperated with the Mungiki leader Maina Njenga to mobilize Mungiki in the Mount Kenyan region to terrorize Gachagwa. Gachagwa actually expected to be received well. Gachagwa expected to be received well by his people because he thinks he is the kingpin of the mountain region. Like I said earlier, the grounds are being prepared for the presence of Ruto. Today at Nyeri, Gachagwa wasn't allowed to address any congregants at the ACK Church. The ACK Church, everybody knows, it supports President William Ruto. So most definitely they cannot allow dirty politics in their church, because it will spark a difference between ACK Church and President William Ruto. Gachagwa was also meant to attend Nyoro's launch, but he did not, simply because he had been tipped off. Goons were organized to sabotage him. And our big question is, why do you think Gachagwa was attacked by goons? Well, reason number one is the grounds are being prepared for President William Ruto's development tour. With Gachagwa moving around, mobilizing crowds is not good for the president, simply because Gachagwa is a big inciter and criticizes President William Ruto. And our big question is, why do you think Gachagwa was attacked by hired goons? Number one is the grounds are being prepared for President William Ruto's development tour. With Gachagwa moving around, mobilizing the crowd is not a good sign for President William Ruto. If Gachagwa is given a chance to address congregants, he definitely is going to play dirty politics in the church, which the people of Mount Kenya, the allies of President William Ruto, are avoiding and against. If he's given a chance to address the people of Mount Kenya, he's definitely going to change their minds against President William Ruto with his full incitements. Reason number two is Gachagwa has become a threat to the government. Each time he makes a speech, he spills government secrets and turns Mount Kenya against President William Ruto further. Number three is, since the major fallout between Gachagwa and President William Ruto, Gachagwa has gained massive support and Kenya Kwanza has lost his popularity in the mountain region. The mountain looks at Gachagwa as their small god. If he speaks, they actually listen. So it's kind of a threat to President William Ruto, who is aiming at making a tour. My big question is, why do you think Gachagwa was attacked 3 times by hired goons? Gachagwa actually once made a statement that he has left a will in case something happens to him. The people of Mount Kenya will know exactly what to do. Could these threats be actually activated on his life? Should Rigathi Gachagwa be worried with the continuous attacks he is facing? Leave your views on our comment section. Subscribe for more news bulletins. JD Ishmaels.